level records, let alone, like we heard from the desk, extreme creativity allotted by their comps they prefer.
There's so many things about it. It's the attack FPS maps that breaks the mold of 2, right? So we get to see even
so
more.
true.
Like, this is our final map right now for the grand finals of challengers. It couldn't get any better. And the teams that we have right now have solidified the reason why they should be here. The quick dodge, not this time on the fault line. And you know what I love too is the fact that we had to divvy up. Oh, never mind. We'll love it later.
Oh my, that is bold and brazen from Victor. Nearly pans out for the double, but it goes 1 for 1 in the end. You also got to keep in mind that on the opposite side of the map, Net has denied the ability for a quick C-long rotation with safety of the rendezvous to get him over towards Garage. And as he reads this, Trailblazer comes out, but Ye still hits the headshot. And now vacancy for OPTIC to get on site.
Insta in, checking util on both sides. The retake there isn't really a blinder flash. It's just the shots, and the guard tries as they may. OPTIC ready for that read towards A. Switch the map, why not? See how guard react right off the bat here to one of the bigger maps you have to traverse. And OPTIC come out strong.
Victor was impeded by that flash for a second, so as Trent holds his ground, and with that also a guiding light of his own, he's going to need some help. And it's all about point of contact for Valen, who throws shoulders. But as he gives this up, trying to cue up maybe this, hey, we're not here anymore, with a little bit of footstep sounds. What's the go call? Well, I mean, both teams so close. Fault line comes through. Misses crashes initially. And as Victor is stunned, it may not make much of a difference. Even goes the exchange, as mid-map was largely the focus for OPTIC.
That fault line we see at the beginning of the round. Also used there a little bit towards the middle and nicely used. That's coming in there from Jonah P on the A connector. God, the thrifties in these situations, but also partial buy here from the guard. We've seen it again from them. They're so interesting to watch to see how teams are formulating these strategies. A little bit of a push from Saya does give the team the idea that A is the call. So the read's there, but what damage can Ye do? Maybe not even Ye.
Let him just take the words right out of your mouth there for a second, Riv.
Insta sight take there. Marv coming up with a nice frag along with FNS. Saya player to do the damage.
Yeah, this has been read, though. You saw the pings come out. The trademark had been denied. But, Saya player, careful now. Big time boop. Still the tailwind available. Which do you want to prefer? Do you choose to keep with Marshall? No, as he swaps, it's Marv who takes the peak. Goodness me.
From Saya and Trent, we'll keep a focus on that. Their last push for guard was down C. See if they try to take A.
Same fault line they would seen before. I mean, the pings from the guard give it away pretty quickly, but as Trent wants to play a bit forward, Aftershock is there actually kind of support this. A lot of show of force. This is all just trying to get Saya player this orb, but it's a greedy play, and they don't expect maybe the rifles to come out. Marv able to punish one. Saya player stuck behind the stack, and now as Victor reveals his position through sewer, it's a perfect breakdown of this A site for OPTIC.
That was an OPTIC on a drilled round. We'll talk about it here as Net goes for the retake, but pause back on the fault live. They've been Frenzy and some Sheriffs.
Also, that's also the benefit of like why it's just been so refreshing to see Victor use this Neon in the form that he is, where it's, you can try to take away the space with utility, but I'll be here to push through. Marv through the wall, in fact. Gets a double on the opposite side as the guards seem to give us an answer of, we just want to overwhelm C-Long. It doesn't work out, and OPTIC are on their way for potentially another Prime Gaming Flawless.
The anti-eco reads are just as good as the regular rounds. Really? Marved up on a box, gets 2, and that was completely unexpected even as they started getting shot from Marv. Like, they set up on the extremities for guards push here on guard save round. And they just keep clapping back.
Trent, flash through. Marv here to contest. Help on the way. Oh boy. It's a party.
Wow. Leaving enough enough
straight
chance
Prime
to back on guns. Those ults are coming into play. The game could shift.
Yeah, holding an advanced position. Could rendezvous if needed, but instead just denies the Trailblazer. Backs out. Victor revealed by trademark. Net's in a position to maybe follow up off of this, depending on his timing. Rolling Thunder offensively to clear the site, but no one was on. So for the guard, you're still in an okay spot. Aftershock is going to completely flush out where Net was positioned, and the spike will get down simultaneously. The retake, though, quick to come, and very rapidly at that. First blood coming through. Trent gets the second. And as OPTIC trying to set up a post plant deep, they're not really allowed to. Ye's the last one left, and it's a quick contest from the guard to get on quickly.
Smothered. Absolute smother strategy coming in from the guard. Saya player doing exactly what...
Be one option for a solution here to what OPTIC are doing. Just try to quick contest the retakes.
Yeah.
Hard to really put a lot of value into it. It's just one instance, but how about this now? Okay, Paranoia comes through, and now all of a sudden we do have the guard actually operating forward. Net, though, misses an opportunity on a free pick. Marv happy to be alive, if not maybe lucky to be alive. And as Net has to give up the site, here comes OPTIC for another plant.
I love this Victor go. Just slide on in. And you still have people spread out across the map. It's like a light bright right now from OPTIC with a security system from C to mid.
This is red, though. Seekers are going to come through to help enforce this. But the counter flash, so good from Crashies. As Ye takes down one more, numbers start to amass for OPTIC, but this post plant is still being broken down. It's Net this time. Through Garage, they're able to allow Valen onto site. And as he toggles for the defuse, Ye doesn't have an angle at this. Hold on. Crashes has to use the Seekers. It's not going to find any value. But Jonah cannot salvage himself on the site. Ye down.
We saw the push up from guard. They're now trying to take space. I really think that the way Haven should be played is delete one of the sites. If you can push up, gain the space, then you're only working with two. You're back to default. Here it looks like they're trying to do that with a main. Saya.
This is greedy. OPTIC are waiting for any sense of aggression through the guard.
Yeah, you're right. If he pushes, it is greedy because they have so much information right now. This is awesome to sit with.
You should be happy with this, and it looks like they will be. With good
Thanks,
patience from OPTIC, this will allow them a chance to really break down what is happening over towards Garage and the seaside itself. But the thing about it is, Saya player is rotating, so numbers defensively could lead to enabling Saya player to get some work done with the blades.
Going to be a flash forward for Saya here, I think, if a play comes from Valen. They're trying to pair up a little bit of flash and dash if it can happen. They've called the right site, but can they perform it? The execution's going to be so much harder than talking about it, and it looks like they're pushed out due to the pressure.
Saya good for one, but denied. Valen looking to challenge though quickly. Able to collect a trade, but that's about it. In Trent's position at window, I believe they may have heard the step down. A lot of focus towards the back. Rolling Thunder still going to be committed. Can the guard follow up off of this? And well, they may not need to. Well, hold on a second. Marvin gets caught in the teleport. Crashy's trying to save the day, but how about the time? Becoming a bit of a problem here. The Trailblazer will hit, but even still, Ye gets the kill and sticks through the plant. 1v1. Him and Net, but he loses track of Net from behind. Net's going to get the kill with the tour and the guard. Hold on towards the seaside, if only just barely.
Oh my word. If ever around you wanted to know what's going on in the player's head, we can kind of tell. Net's able to come up. He's obviously smiling. I think Marv tried to deny the concuss, obviously, by going back and forth, but just being in such a peculiar position. I thought he was going to take that to A and row. Oh, it's going to be Neon and right, Marv coming around a corner, something like that. You're towards A,
Double
though.
Ops.
We've seen this before.
Double ops for the guard. Flashes come through. None of them are going to touch Saya player, so he's still holding an aggressive angle. Does see the jump peek of Victor for a second. Yeah. Pinky finger.
Yeah, so. Oof. It seems, I love after timeouts. You're like, all right, it's see what guard will do. Will they continue to push? The few rounds OPTIC did play receive the aggression that went well. And this time, Saya player waits it out. We know his patience comes into play so often.
This setup is made so much more comfortable by that first pick. Double scopes, you were never looking to take away too much space if you're the guard. And now as Jonah starts to realize, okay, well, if we're safe with the scope on either extremity, I may be challenged here at B. There's going to be help called for. Look at this. Trent and Val and both are kind of exiting over towards A just in case there's a late hit aggressively towards B.
It's almost like a split mid round there from attack side. You had Ye up mid and the team going one side, but they switch it up. All the numbers now going towards A, and Yay, always able to get the better of his opponent, especially if they're making noise on the side of the map. Seem to have the upper hand there.
Well, talk about Marv baiting out the rotation because he uses the Shrouded Stuff in the first place. But still, defensive members are here. Doesn't really dissuade Crashies from getting in. Yay, in the mix. Flashed up, and it's Valen who comes out of the dark cover perfectly.
Like with them getting to the site, down in numbers is not the defense they're able to set up, or what they want, rather. Saya player now with the operator shift. What a stun, that fault line.
Oh boy, that 1v1 is the story, isn't it? How do you have a response for Yay? Saya player says, I'll just deal with him myself. Although, Victor quickly flashed up. Even exchange. Optic not done yet, though. Trailblazer Aftershock, and still 3 members running on in. But defensively, the number is still in favor of the Guard as they continue to try to challenge to make sure there is no post-plant setup. But as they commit, once again, it's FNS to knock down the pieces, leaving Jonah by himself. Too many angles to watch all at once, and Optic, another quick hit, leads to success.
Operator gets switched back over, we have to note that. But a lot of this is just coming down to the fire, or the aim and precision prowess of these players right now.
This continual play, just using the relay bolt with Victor just running through the fault line. There's no punish, and oh boy.
Another one.
I'm telling you, man, this Yay net 1v1 has been as one-sided as it gets. Yay has been ruling that conversation, but Saya player sneaking forward with Valen nearby leads to at least mid-map control for the Guard.
Here.
This is Optic able to stay on that aggression. If you look at Yay, and where I'm going with that is that he just came off a tour de force. He's already stacking things up, but he still has the operator. It's like they have this line of power that's always there for them to use. Marv makes this round a little bit easier as it is going to be a gun versus gun round, and the Guard cannot use the space taken.
Oh, good fault line. Fault line nearly actually catches a Saya player out, but a counter comes through from Jonah, keeping his jet safe. Flashes come through, but the spike is being planted on C. Jonah cannot contest as of yet. Really, the tools, you kind of look towards, I don't even know what, maybe Trent's utility to work your way back in, but if you lose this round, you lose these weapons, you're back to another save, so the consideration of a save is definitely in mind.
Yeah, they are definitely going to back this one off.
That's
especially with the operator just able to pick somebody off. It's not even like you're going to get a trade, but just have to buy armor, right? You're probably just going to get a hole ripped through you. So no deals for the Guard on this one. Crashies will still do a bit of searching here. What are they at? Yeah, 2,300. Of course he's going to go hunting a bit. They have the liberty to do so with the economy that Optic currently has in their hands.
For what it's worth, too, this is just a small micro thing. But if you think about the fact that Victor is freely...
With a flash over. This fault line's going to come screaming through. He passes it. Okay, gets hit by that. Now they're going into flash.
The Guard, though, ready for this. Saya player collects the double. Good efficiency coming through, as this time it's not just the fault line, which has been ceremonious in nature, but it's all 4 members for the Guard pushing through, and Optic get caught.
Obviously, it's last round, but if that was in the middle, we may not see that strat again from
That's
Optic,
true,
right?
Yeah, Optic, it's literally the definition of it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
It broke a little bit there.
A crucial 12th round. Saya player.
Here.
We've seen Marv in this position wreak havoc from before, but Saya player's timing allows him the angle. But has Marv seen any of this? That's the real question here, as not only do you have Saya player forward, but look at the advanced position out of Trent, who does completely evade the Trailblazer. This is a great spot for him to be.
That guiding light we just saw on the minimap might not have hit A long, but Optic tried to figure out what was long. Good kill by Net. That's very scary.
He doesn't get out with the tail end whatsoever. Side player's done for. He needed to maybe find one. No way he could get out. And now, once again, the Guard do not want to let a plant come through. Jonah quickly setting up a flashpoint. Crashies holding tightly, though. It's going to be the double from Crashies. Trent for a 1v3. Seekers are already out. Yay's watching the most challenged angle based on that orientation. And how about it? It's a clean final shot as El Diablo.
The site's compiled. Yay is 17 and 13 in first kills, the first deaths over our map so far. I'm sure that doesn't include this one if that hasn't calculated, but that's disgusting to see. Looks like C is going to be the try here for Optic to start things off. Oh, sorry, for the Guard.
Nobody knows about FNS in the corner.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, pistol win that is for OPTIC.
Holy.
And now it's just, you almost really have to win this offensive through the guard, and they're going to try to run right back into Marv again, but he does get caught off. Crashes, counter flash, still maintains control of Garage, wants more than that, and steps into a double. Lots of damage also confirmed, makes the job much easier for Ye. Only thing that could be a problem is Jonah through C long, but Ye will reposition, isolate the target,
Okay.
but the kills come through simultaneously, and now it's down to FNS, and as he deletes the trademark, he's got the ability to try to flex onto sight. Still 2 flashes left. Decides to go in completely dryly. And how about the guard recovering off of no help whatsoever?
Guard are explosive on round 2 of second half.
It's just no holds bar right now. Everyone's just throwing haymakers at one another with a huge weapon advantage into the third round of the half for the guard. But even with that said, it's OPTIC who control the map, not just through mid, but also at C long. 3-man defensive stack at A here, Riv.
Trailblazer. Okay, that gave a little space to Trent. And it looks like they are going to get the 2-man push. They have the read on this. OPTIC is ready for the defense. Already a push from Marv. The retreat could be bad. The sight could be bad. Can guard make this work?
Paranoia, though, super successful for the guard. Ye also falling, so the members on flank. Never a chance to set up any sort of a pinch. The guard cleanly get onto the A site and setting themselves up for a Prime Gaming flawless, pending they could take down Crashleys with the same margin of efficiency.
Yeah, not even leaving a chance for this one to go awry. We saw the positions where they might get stuck.
Tempo and timing now very significantly has been fought from both sides, looking to get aggressive and control map. Similar fault lines as you'd expect. This time, FNS looking for a peek. Aftershock will keep him a touch at bay. And the defenders over towards C for OPTIC have also given up some space, trusting the trademarks through Garage.
Ooh, zooming on through. Again, just pace and speed.
Oh, OPTIC, I was about to say, OPTIC looked like they want to try to challenge this, but there's not really the ability for them to move forward. And the guard put him in a blender in the back row. Saya player for 4 out of 5.
The neon might stop them.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that changes once we get back to a gun round. The guard don't seem to be letting up now that they have control.
And why would you? So OPTIC throwing shoulders, trying to delay this play through A. And the timing this time for OPTIC through mid-map with numbers, mind you, could maybe open up the doors, but nah, Valen, not interested. Come back during business hours. And it could be 3 back-to-back Prime Gaming flawlesses.
It's closed. Closing time. FNS. I'm trying to make something all good. I mean, it goes down or not, we'll have Rolling Thunder next round here for OPTIC. Looking at what else we have. And there it is. Guaranteed. Yeah. Only a matter of time, and that's hungry to accomplish more. Take this from OPTIC.
This is where OPTIC need to establish defensive dominance. You have Ye and an operator allowing Victor to make a move over towards mid-map. Similar show of utility over through grass for OPTIC's defense. The big wild card is Ye holding through sewer with this op. But at the moment, the guard not interested in even teasing towards A. They got trademarks to cover the flank. This looks like, by all means, a design over towards C, but oh boy. That Trailblazer that we saw on the minimap just found so much information. Trent's going to counter, but he's not going to see much of anything.
Played it again. Of course they're going to know he's there.
But this time, Crashy's much more efficient.
Yep.
Inside the dark cover. Seekers will come through. Side players already pulled the knives as part of the equation. Rolling Thunder also now in the mix. Actually, they will be countered. One another just dueling Rolling Thunders across the C site. And as the fight now takes place over the tunnel, it's Jonah and Trent for the double. FNS and Ye, last one's left, but as FNS actually finds one, Ye may commit forward here. Sure, they will. They have an opportunity maybe to deny the exit. You've got side player cutting back around the backside of flank, though, and Trent just needs to keep his life. Not able to. Now it's down to Saya. Misses the first couple of knives, gets the refresh, and the double from Saya brings us to a
5 rounds short if they were 13-round games of 3,000, so you know they played more than that. So much preparation for this. The guard is hungry. They've brought themselves back in a possible taking of that lead right now.
Gas pedal still down. Valen quickly from the shadows up top into heaven. Going to be challenged by 2 different OPTIC members. Expects the first, does not expect the second. And that will be what takes care of him. But on the flank, Yay dealt with. Massive advantage for the guard, and Victor tries to parkour his way onto A. Unsuccessful, and Marv could do nothing but try.
Oh my. Still his. OPTIC now trying to find a way to shut down this guard defense that has turned it up a notch. Now we get into round 20.
Look at this. The guard have actually just tactfully backed off of this playthrough A lobby. It's the same utility, but there are no members forward. OPTIC are looking for a surprise peek through A, and there's none there. The spike is starting to linger over towards a C hit. They're going to leave net behind to play guarding of this, and the trademark will help enforce. OPTIC missed out on their opening set play.
Smoke towards B. A little fake out. Rendezvous is prepared there. You see it brings the A back to spawn. He can also get a quick rotation with that once everything is identified. We have seen nothing go B this entire game. And it's always been AC. Another A hit to come in now. Crashies is ready with the team, but it's not enough.
The nerves on Crashy right there. He's just not sure if there's going to be a play, so he throws a shoulder. It costs him his life. Victor and FNS also reveal their positions by coming forward to try to assist their teammate, but he's long gone. And how about it, Riv? You want to be hit? Have one. Marv over the top. The paranoia connects, but no, Trent responds. And the spike starts to get planted. Yay in the tour. Looking for an opportunity to find one on the exit. Oh, he's good for it. One more up top, but no. Trent denies as he holds through the gong, and it's the guard on 11.
Throwing him for a loop. And again, remember that money ebbs and flows. We're on to Spectres. The operator's still there. Let's see what OPTIC can do here against the guard's aggression.
This round may be the championship for OPTIC. Full purchase, trying to keep guard off of 12. Trailblazer on the way in for Trent. Immediately behind this is Saya player. Information is good. Stun comes out. But Saya player gets caught. Not able to do too much with that position, but still the commitment from the guard is able to be in the mix. And how does Ye hit that shot from the back of the site? Rendezvous away. Comes back into it. Gets the double. Net on his lonesome, wondering, what do I do here for a 1v5? Around the corner, next point is Crashies. And OPTIC's forced by pans out. They keep it tight.
Back towards A, or is that where somebody wants to get? 3 pings going down A connector.
Same looks coming out.
Yeah.
Yep, this is a very similar look to a couple of rounds ago for OPTIC. But this time, they are the ones to kind of hit the pause button on it. Maybe trying to eliminate some of the guesswork into what's going to happen through A lobby. And the guard are actually just taking the quick rotation here. They say, if you want to stack through this A main hit that you saw from before, we're just going to quickly make our way on in towards B. Trademark is here, but Saya player pushes through and denies the ability for FNS to challenge.
So cool. Oh my gosh, the way they played and seeing that trademark off the Trailblazer, just one step after the other, and that is all in the moment. Wow, the guard going for B once again and just kind of stun OPTIC right at the beginning here with a kill into FNS.
Difficult decisions to be made here for OPTIC. Ye needs to hit this shot on the Saya player. Around the corner, Saya player gets information first, no problem. There's the flash, though. Crashies opens up the back. Offensively, the Rolling Thunder denies any quick retake. Time becoming a massive problem here for OPTIC, and they may have to concede this round just in favor of holding on to the 3 rifles, and that's the call.
Oh, the guard are producing some seriously awesome stuff on the fly right now. Just to be able to identify
in
the shadows, puts himself in a more dangerous spot. I'm not sure. We'll see how they play this one out. The guard could be the final point here, and the go button is on for a long shift.
First time we've seen the guard commit through this setup, but are they going to expect the double stack of Crashies alongside Victor in this dark cover? The Trailblazer sees nothing through sewer. There are so many numbers here for the guard, but as the smoke dissipates, Crashies cues up a flash. That's not going to be enough, maybe largely, as the Cloudburst will deny any further space. Seeker's also a part of the equation, but here come the guard trying to make a play through sewer. The Seeker's not going to fully commit. Net is able to stay alive. Gets concussed. Crashies able to follow up, and it's a 4v2. The guard still needing to find an entry over towards A as the overgrowth will get Finesse back to full health. And they're going to try to commit. Saya player, do you have it in you for a 1v4? He wants it. It's Blades. Could he possibly get through? No, it's a double stack. OPTIC, stay alive, looking for over. Here we go. Trailblazer for the first time through B.
No trademark.
Able to scout out one. Yep.
Well, they
Trademark
do see it.
denied. They commit. Oh, they bait the Rolling Thunder. Riv, how good is this? They're going to rewrap this back over towards C. Ye is caught at the moment over through Cubby, but look at the defense. Optic is in position to try to deal with this. Maybe even potentially contest. Marvin on the site's good. Ye going to reveal himself. Still holding on to his teammates. The trade's coming back and forth, but it's Optic with the numbers. Ye, too good from deep. El Diablo tries the rendezvous back. But is this a divine comedy for Dante's Inferno by Saya player? 1v1 with Crash.
No, what?
Bang! Saya player for the double! And as the green wall crumbles, it's 5 fresh faces who now stand guard over the North American region.
Absolutely amazing from the guard. From start to finish.